Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the No Laying Up preview show presented as always by the DraftKings Sportsbook. My name is DJ Pye, joined as always by my associate Neil, the Short Hill Sharp. How are you?
Pye, man, I'm hyped up, baby. The Short Hill Sharp, he's got his elephant shirt on because he's got some massive plays this week. Some big action. I've been out of the pouch for too long. I'm ready to take some risks, baby.
Memorial this week. We've got Memorial. We've got U.S. Women's Open. We've got all kinds of good golf going on. And actually, before we get to it, we've got some troubling news that, for those that didn't watch last week's show, there was some impropriety with some of Tron Carter's reporting. This is, of course, as you know, if you've watched this program, not the first time this year that this has happened where he's claimed victories that he didn't have. He's sent in improper reports. We haven't seen him for about a week. Last seen looking very disheveled in Philadelphia. Now apparently has flown. Camera crews have caught up with him in rural Wisconsin. We'll take you there now to try to get a comment from Tron.
TC, what do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say about the scandal? How many more bets are there? How many more people have you hurt? How many more people are going to get hurt?
Ongoing investigation.
What do you have to say to the families that were affected by this?
Thanks.
What do you have to say?
No comment.
What do you have to say to all of them? What do you have to say to your competitors?
Neil, I gotta say, I hate to spring that on you as his brother. That has to be tough footage to watch, especially if you didn't know that was coming. Anything you can speak to Tron's mindset a little bit?
I just wanted, I've cooperated fully with the authorities, had really no idea on his whereabouts. I've tried to get in touch with him. And it's a shame to see, a repeat offense like this, 3 times that we know about, maybe a Patrick Reed situation. But, at his heart, in his soul, I know, my brother's, he's a good man. He's a good person. And, hopefully we'll give the commission and the committee time to explore and investigate this fully before they come to a resolution. So, no more comment at this time.
Sure. Well, I know we can guarantee that there's going to be a full investigation. We can guarantee there's going to be justice served. We don't know quite what that's going to be yet. Let's try to focus on our own game. Let's get into some of our picks. We've got Memorial this week. I know you're working on some content around the golf course Memorial. I know Tron and Randy were out at the Olympic Club, site of the U.S. Women's Open, a couple weeks ago. We've got some stuff coming there. What do you got going on?
Well, we're doing a crash course podcast, Cody and I, tomorrow with the superintendent at Memorial. Jack's made some big changes to his place up there in Columbus, Ohio.
Little tweaks.
Well, it sounds like some pretty massive overhauls.
Major tweaks.
Major tweaks, which I'm sure we'll hear about from Jack himself throughout the week, but kind of wanted to get some firsthand knowledge on that. So we'll be talking to some of the guys over at Memorial tomorrow, so look out for that. And then we've got a U.S. Open women's preview coming out as well. So a lot of content in advance of the tournaments. And then, of course, just kind of the normal shenanigans.
So I've got 2 strategies this week. We're going ultra conservative at the Memorial, just trying to get some balls in play, much like Muirfield Village itself, just to hit the fucking fairway here, right? And so I've got your boy, Corey Connors, for a top 10. That is plus 225. I've got 5 plays, as I always do. These will all be 20 nuggets apiece. We've got Brendan Todd, I believe, coming off an 8th place finish last week at Colonial, finding some form. His game should fit Memorial really nicely. Got him for a top 20. That's plus 188. And then a past champion, the Masters champion, starting to, hopefully has gotten some rest now. He got back home. He saw everybody in Japan. Hideki Matsuyama for a top 10, plus 250. Those are my conservative plays. Going out to the West Coast, we're taking some big swings for some winners. We're rolling the dice, trying to catch a winner at the U.S. Women's Open. Nelly Korda, she's going to win a major. She's going to win one of these big tournaments. Let's see it. Why not at the U.S. Women's Open? Feels like the U.S. Women's Open's got a lot of juice this year. I think that would be a really cool thing for them. Plus 1,400 to win. And Danielle Kang is plus 2,500 to win. She was rolling at the match play, undefeated in the pool play, lost to the eventual champion, Al Ewing, just one up, didn't birdie that last 18th hole, and she was sent home. So playing really good in Las Vegas last week. I got Danielle Kang to win also at the U.S. Women's Open. Who do you got?
I'm sticking with Columbus. I got a lot of family in Columbus. So, the Short Hill Sharp's getting a couple tips. He's been on the line this morning. He's got 2 phones going. What are we thinking? How's the course playing? I'm picking horses this week, winners. I'm going 20 nuggies, 5 plays each, count them 5. We're going Victor Hovland to win. He's going to break through. For some reason, I just feel like, this is a course where it feels like a good fit to me this week. So plus 1,500, 20 nuggies. We're going Xander Schauffele to win. Plus 1,650, 20 nuggies. right? I picked Xander a lot this year. He's burned me. At some point, I feel like he's going to break through in an elevated event. I feel like Memorial is a step below those majors where maybe he's got some scar tissue, and I'd like to see him, make that leap here this week. Patrick Cantlay, I feel like Treadstone's trending back in the right direction. He might be getting some calls. He might be on some missions. We're just going top 10 this week, plus 150, okay? But he's had some great results here in the past, so that feels like a good one.
Including a win.
Corey Connors, top 10. I'm riding with you on that one, D.
I wish I could shake your hand.
Plus 225. That one's been like FDIC insured for me the last few weeks. So Corey Connors, he's staying in the line. He's basically what I want Ches to become.
Sure.
Ches can get off the practice squad. Corey Connors is Ches 2.0 for me right now. And then this is kind of a pick from the heart, just a chaos pick, because I'd love to see Jack awarding the trophy. Patrick Reed, plus 3,500 to win 20 nuggies.
Love it. Let's send it to the other boys who are scattered throughout the this great country of ours, and we will we'll watch a lot of golf this week. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, good to see you, bud.
Hey, and also with you, Neil.
Greetings from the newly appointed Draft King. Long may he reign. We are back on top. Just a dominant performance from Jason Kokrak last week. We had him for a winter play. We knew this. Just the second winter play of the month, I think, something like that. Commanding lead. It's time to tinker. We can mess around. We can do kind of whatever we want with this kind of lead. A little mix between the Memorial and the U.S. Women's Open. We're going to go Matt Fitzpatrick, top 10 plus 250. I feel like he is super primed to, have an okay first couple of days, get out in front, make a bunch of putts with the pin in on Saturdays and Sundays before the coverage really starts. It seems like it happens on an almost weekly basis. Cam Tringali, the guy's been just a total horse. Top 20 plus 200 there. And then at the U.S. Women's Open, Nelly Korda for a top 5 plus 250. Feels like an absolute lock. Ari Jutanagarn, there's going to be a lot of rough on this golf course as I understand it. I kind of like someone coming in with a lot of clubhead speed. Almost no one has more clubhead speed on the LPGA Tour than she does. Plus 2,000 to win the U.S. Women's Open would be her second U.S. Women's Open. Sophia Popoff made the finals last week at the match play. A top 20 play for plus 200. 20 nuggets on all of them. We're going to spread them evenly across the board and just sit back and watch and just enjoy another week on top. Cheers.
All right, so you just heard from Solly there. We're also going to be hearing from Randy. Just while this ongoing investigation is active, we will not be hearing from Tron. He will not be allowed to make picks, which I think, Neil, is the right thing to do.
I think so as well. And I also want to note that Randy is in the pouch this week, but with the commission and its hands full with this Tron Carter saga, we've kind of frozen punishment on Randy as well, but we will not forget about that either. That's a debt to be paid as well. So a lot going on here, and we'll keep everyone abreast as more information rolls in.
All right, let's hear from Randy, and then we'll get out of here.
Hey guys, Randy here, coming to you live from the Denver airport. Lots of excitement up here in the crown room for the picks this week. So let's get right into it. I'm very excited for the Women's U.S. Open. That's where the majority of my attention will be, and that's also where the majority of my picks are. 4 picks out at the Olympic Club. First one, let's take a couple winners. These are all 20 nuggies, all right? Lydia Ko plus 1,600. I don't know why. Obviously, she's playing really well this year. Like her fight, like her determination. This could be the week she gets back in the winner circle for majors. So plus 1,600 there, Lydia Ko to win. The other one, Danielle King plus 2,500. I think back to Webb Simpson, Lee Jansen, guys on the men's side who've won at Olympic, kind of bulldog players, not always the prettiest, but strong mentally. That's what I think with Danielle. So plus 2,500 there to win 20 nuggies. Then a couple top 20 plays. Jennifer Cupcho, oodles and oodles of talent. We're going to take her top 20 at plus 275. And then the other one is Rose Zhang at plus 550. A little bit of a home game for her, huge game. Look for her to have a nice week at plus 550 in the top 20. And then one Memorial play, I don't know why. Let's take Gary Woodland top 20 up in Columbus at plus 175 for 20 nuggies. He seems to have found a little bit of good form, good PGA, played well at Quail Hollow. I always feel like that's kind of like Muirfield Village a little bit. So 5 plays, there you go. Yeah, I'll probably lose them all, but hey, I'll have fun following along. All right, see ya.